Capricorn, it's your turn. This is your collective reading for December. I invite you to stay and take what resonates and leave what does not. Use your discernment. Don't fall for scammers. I'm never going to reach out to you first. If you want to say thanks, if you like this video, I've put my Venmo information up here. Not required. If you would like to purchase a reading from me, you can go on my website. My website is linked in my bio, and that's the only way to get a reading with me. So, Capricorn, let's find out what's going on for December. Whoa, whoa. Very excitable. Okay. Capricorn. Seems like you are spending some time on your own. Really trying to gauge how you feel about it. Seems to be a partnership of some kind. Does not need to be romantic, but I see the Two of Cups in the challenge position. There might have been an emotional blow up of some kind. There might have been a misunderstanding, but it seems like you're really taking a step back and taking time to just be on your own and really think through all that took place. So there might have been elements of codependency, and you kind of recognize this. This has been coming up, and finally you reached a point where you're like, I have to spend some time on my own. I'm hearing sirens in the background. It's like you got to this critical point where you just really needed to address this. The root of it is your independence, being able to be self-sufficient on your own and not seeking validation from other people. It might have gotten to a point where you were just like waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to text you or to give you some sort of feedback, and it was like you were so dependent on it to the point where you just weren't even thinking for yourself. 2:02 on the timer. It's like you had a moment of reckoning that something needed to change. It was important to step back and take this time on your own. In the recent past, it seems that there was a conversation, or it could have been multiple conversations. Some kind of truth came to light. There might have been a third party involved with this person. That doesn't mean, again, it doesn't mean like romantic, but there might have been family members or other friends that got involved in these conversations, caused some friction, caused some tension. Either way, truth came to light, and it might not have felt great to hear this truth, whatever it was. There might have been some deep honesty spoken. The words might have really, really cut deep. But it seems like as you've been taking this time alone to be on your own and think, you're starting to see the sunshine again. You're stepping out on this bold adventure to do something new, regardless of who's in your corner right now. It's like, I have so much life to be lived right now. I have so much to be exploring, and I don't need another person's validation to dictate how and when I live my life. It's time now. Like, life is right here, and there's so much to reach for. So it seems like you're in a better place than you were when this conversation happened. And there are probably still some rough moments, because I see you as the Queen of Cups, very emotional, very open, but this is also like channeling that emotion into power, into vulnerability, into honesty, to lead forward with emotional intuition, really following your body's cues, what your soul is craving, and what you're really desiring right now for just you, not anybody else, you. Even though you are spending time on your own and you're doing better, there's still some pain from this connection, from other connections, other people that got involved. It's like you feel left out in the cold almost. There's some grief with these old relationships. There may not be a way to ever get them back, or for them to ever go back the way that they were. You might still be friends with this person or trying to be friends with this person, but you're just finding that you almost feel more alone than you did before. So pay attention to that. If that is the case, it's okay to sit in that and really process the grief that comes with that. Regardless, it seems like you are really tapped into your intuition right now. Like the Queen of Cups is very emotionally intuitive. The High Priestess, you're receiving intuitive nudges. You're really following and answering the call to needing to rise into your independence. Even though there's pain here, it's like you're alchemizing that pain into power, into transformation, into drive, into success. And that success might take time to really come in physical form, but you are building this grounded future, this grounded life that is rooted in your happiness and rooted in the things that you generally like. It's not based on what everybody else is asking of you. It's, this is what I like, this is what I desire, this is what I'm working towards, and I choose that. I embody this confidence within myself to embrace this groundedness. I think you're hoping that you're going to get there very quickly. It might take some time and it might come a little more slowly, but this is possible, and you are aiming towards that right now. You're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you, people, places, situations, karmic ties, past experiences. It's a period of walking away and starting something fresh and new, something almost daunting, but it's like refreshing because it's a brand new experience that you get to handcraft. So Capricorn, there are some heavy elements in this reading, but overall this is really, really good because you are elevating and rising. So be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, take time to process, and I will see you in the next message. Take care.